Hi guys, welcome to Santa Cooks. Today you are going to learn how to make Tunisian beans.
Yeah, Tunisian white beans is what we're making. Today is how to make.
Is a that's Tunisian hot dogs and with meatballs.
Okay, so it's hot. It's like sausage, not hot dogs, but that you got the idea. Today
The healthy option.
the healthier options. Yeah.
It's just meat.
Yeah. So today we're making. We're showing you how to make the Tunisian white bean sauce, and let's get to it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. What do we want to ask them, Meg?
I want you to say, and I please want you to comment on this. Ahora!
So how do you like this silly move that we made? Tell him on the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe, give us some thumbs up, a share, and watch to the end to see the funny filming part. Let's get to it, guys. The ingredients are 1 pound of ground beef, 1 pound of merguez, 1 small can of tomato paste, 1 cup of white beans soaked overnight. You can use canned beans. You just need to add it at the end as it is already cooked. We need half a cup of chopped onions, half a cup of olives, 1 tablespoon of capers, half a cup of pickled mixed, 6 pickled hot peppers, it's optional really, 1 tablespoon harissa. We will use half of it to spice the grounded beef and the other half will be for the tomato sauce. Black pepper and salt to taste, 1 tablespoon of paprika also for the sauce and the beef, so that's why I have 2 containers of spices over there. And then 1 teaspoon table coriander for the sauce, 2 tablespoons olive oils to saute the onions. We will need boiled water. The first one, the big one, is to cook our white beans. The second one is for the tomato sauce. I'm just gonna cook my white beans first. I'm gonna dump it. As I said, if you have the canned one, you don't need to cook it ahead and start with it. You're gonna just add it at the end. The second step of the process is to make your meatballs. So I'm gonna dump in my spices, knead it a little bit, and then start making my balls. You can make them small or big to taste, whatever you guys like to eat. I usually make them big because they shrink after they cook. So this is how mine are looking. Keep doing this and I'll be back. My balls are ready. I'm gonna saute them with the onion. I'm gonna start by heating my pan, medium heat. Start by adding your oil. Just a tiny bit because your beef will release its fat and we're gonna keep that fat, we're not dropping it. Add your chopped onions. I'm gonna saute my onions for 2 to 3 minutes and I'll be back. My onions sauteed for 3 minutes. Now I'm gonna add my meatballs. This is optional, guys. I like to get that brown color onto the meatballs. Others might just drop them into the sauce once the tomato is a little cooked. And this is also how my mother-in-law does the meatballs. She always sautees them a little bit on the oil before adding her tomato. So this recipe, it's from the Gabon, so it's not from the capital of Tunis. The capital of Tunis does it differently. They don't add the mixed pickles and they don't do the merguez. In the Gabon, where my parents are from, Manziltnim, we do add the merguez and the mixed pickles at the end, so it's different. And you guys can use merguez sausage or you can use any sausage that you like. It will be delicious. So it's time for our tomato sauce, guys. Can you see how brown this is? I'm gonna add the rest of my spices too. And this is where we need to always have boiling water on the side to help with the tomato cooking process. Adding my spices. And we're gonna saute this for a few minutes. So while my tomato is simmering, I wanted also to let you know that you guys can make it also with some piece of beef instead of a beef meatballs, and you can also make it without the mixed pickles. I love it this way. This is how I grew up eating it, with all of these flavors and ingredients and the mix of the acidity from the pickled vegetables, and yeah, and the merguez, the sausage, just brings it to the next level. I know that my in-laws don't do that. Back in the capital area of Tunis, they don't put the sausage in it, and they don't put the pickles on it. They will call it melah instead of marqat lubia. But this is the one I grew up making, so even though I had some negative feedback about the process, I'm still making it the way I learned it from my mom, from my grandma. Allah yarhamhum al-kull. May they rest in peace, and I'm doing my family recipe. Keep checking, don't forget your tomato. Always check and make sure that you have enough liquid on the pan so it doesn't stick. If need be, add the boiling water that we have on the side. And we're gonna simmer like this for about 10 minutes until the tomato's acidity is all taken off. While my tomato is simmering, I'm gonna go ahead and cut my merguez. I'm gonna cut it in thirds. And as I said, you can use your favorite sausage for this part. I know there is like hundreds of amazing sausages around Halifax in Nova Scotia. I'm using the halal merguez because I don't eat pork, as you know, guys, or if you don't know, now you know. I can't eat pork and I don't eat pork, so I'm using the halal. This one is made of lamb, so, and it's local too. It's made by Butchered in the Hydrostone, so they do have the best meat in Nova Scotia and in Halifax. Kudos to them. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share as well. It's different. I know you guys are used to the baked beans, but this is a different way of making it, and I hope you will try it for me. All my merguezes are cut in thirds. Now I'm gonna add them to the tomato sauce once it's all cooked and ready to get the merguez and the mixed pickles. So guys, my white beans are cooked. I don't want them to be too cooked. I want to be just enough so they still look like white beans in my salsa. I'm gonna reduce the heat on this, and you can also stop the cooking process by adding some cold water. I'm not gonna do that because I wanted the boiling water to add to the sauce. And my tomato sauce cooked and simmered for about 20 minutes. I'm gonna add my merguez now. I'm gonna cover and let cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna add my mixed pickles, my olive oils, capers, and my garnishing. My merguez and sausage are all cooked. I'm gonna add my pickled stuff, my olive oil, my olives, my capers. I just want them to mix with the flavor of the tomato sauce, my mixed pickles, and my pickled pepper. And I'm gonna let simmer for a few minutes for the carrots and pickle vegetables to cook a little bit. and for the olives to become a little tender, about like 5-10 minutes max, in a low heat. Now that my merguez and my pickles are all softened and well cooked, I'm gonna add my cooked white beans. You can use the canned one at this point and just give it boil for 5 minutes. Let it to boil and reduce for 5 to 10 minutes depending on how saucy you want it. And I'm gonna probably do 10 because while adding the white beans I had lots of water added too. So I'm gonna just let it simmer for 10 minutes to reduce, and I will show you how it's gonna look, okay? One last optional thing will be to add some green pepper if you have any. And my husband just bought few, so those are the ones that we have in Halifax. They are tiny, but the ones in Europe and in Tunisia are a little bigger. So just 1 or 2 as long as they are not hot, okay? I hope you enjoyed this video and that you're gonna try my white bean sauce, and this is what we call lubia and menzeltmim, and the kabon. It have mixed pickles and it have beef and sausage and olives and caper, like all the yummy things that you want to mix together. Leave me some thumbs up if you liked it, and some comments and some shares. I appreciate that. It helps me achieve my dreams and grow to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. Thank you so much for watching to the end, and I will show you how it's presented and how we eat it, okay? What are you?
Ready to eat this. Get this.
Okay.
Let's try this. That's good. That's good.
Lips together.
I can tell that's good. Very good.
So how good is this one?
Double good.
Double good? And how much would you recommend people to do it and to try it?
All the time because it's very healthy.
It's very healthy, it's delicious. And you love it?
Yes.
Look at the camera and say bye.
Bye.
Lips together.
Bye. Hi guys, welcome to Sana Cooks.
Welcome back to Sana Cooks, guys. We're here today to show you how to make Tunisian white beans. It's
delicious.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna start over.
Oh, come on! On a déjà fait une prise risotto. Ça veut dire sandwich.
Okay, after this one.